Check, check, check. Check, check, check. What's up, gang? What did it do, familiar? What did it do, familiar? It's your boy Texas PNG, and we back at it again with another one. I probably should have connected my mic before I went live, but you know, things happen. Bigger than large. Bigger than charge. All right, hardest working human shit right now. We on our hardest working human shit right now. We about to get some stuff done, man. We on our hardest working human shit right now. We is on our hardest working human shit right now. The world ain't even awake right now. The world ain't even awake right now, man. The world ain't even awake right now. The world ain't even awake right now, man. The world ain't even awake right now. The world ain't even awake right now, man. We up and the world ain't even awake right now.
This is an ad letting you know that Framer, the
Bigger than big, bigger than charge.
SimilarWeb to uncover powerful marketing insights. SimilarWeb is a digital intelligence platform that lets you see.
All right, we're live on YouTube right now. I'm about to start editing this video for some clients. So if y'all want to watch that, go tap into the tube. I'm about to start editing this video for some clients. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely, definitely, what's it called? Lock in over there. Audio input capture. What is this called? Pro Art. Bigger the charge. Bigger the large. All right, let me see. Okay, there we go. That's what it's called. Audio capture. All right, there we go. So y'all should be able to hear it. All right. Bet. So y'all should be able to, I'm trying to get it to where y'all will be able to hear it now. What's up, live? I just took some medicine. Hopefully this is the last bit of sickness that get in me, bruh, so that it could get up out me, bruh. Hopefully this is the last bit of medicine that I need so I can get it up out me, all right? I'm about to turn on TikTok on the phone so I can read the messages that y'all are sending me. But hopefully this is the last bit, bruh. Hopefully this is the last bit of sickness up in me so I can get it up out me, you heard? Let's see. All right, let's see. So hopefully you guys should be able to hear everything. I mean, I don't have it running yet, but I know when I press play on the video, I think y'all should be able to hear it. Let me know if y'all are able to hear it. If you guys are in the chat right now on YouTube, let me know if you're able to hear this. Maybe put your hand like, are you able to hear that, YouTube? I just pressed play. Are y'all able to hear that? If you're watching from YouTube and you're watching from like your phone, can you like comment on something or something? Are you guys able to hear that? I got 4 people on YouTube and y'all not typing, but y'all probably are on y'all computers, so I can't even get mad if y'all are on y'all computers. I can't even get mad if y'all are on computers. All right, the standard that you place your clients at. All right, so we gotta do file. All All right, I'm about to go ahead and start. I'm pretty sure. I hope y'all can hear my screen. Like, I'm pretty. Hold on. Let me go on my own live and see if I can hear my own damn screen. The standard that you place your clients at. All right, so are you guys able to hear that? Are you guys able to hear that? Yeah, I got 4 people on YouTube and y'all not typing. You're watching from like your phone too. Like, I don't think y'all are able to hear it. I don't think y'all are able to hear it. Let me see.
Oh, no, I'll catch you. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, hold on.
I gotta play it in my headphones for it to be able to like actually go. Cause obviously y'all gonna be able to hear it if it's like playing out loud. Like I need to play it in my headphones.
Hold on. Yeah, that's cute.
Comment on something or something. Hold on, let me go on my own live. Okay, yeah, y'all able to hear it. All right. Thank you guys for not like saying anything. There you go. Y'all watching the bit and not saying nothing to you, boy. All right, I'm about to start recording. I need to get this last little like hawk tour out of my body, yo. Real quick. before I crash out.
Got that smoothie on deck.
Yes, sir. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Lock in. Clock in. Everybody lock in. Clock in. Let's do it, gangsters. Let's do it, gangsters. Turn this other light on. Get a little vibe going in there, bitch. Time out. Get a little vibe going in here, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to lock in. I'm ready to get this stuff done. I'm ready to get this shit done, bro. I don't understand. Like, bro, I've been in like a rut all damn week, bro. Like, it has not been healthy. I've been in like a very bad rut, like all week, bro. Ever since I got back from Texas, bro, like Texas made me so sick. Like I didn't think like, you know, one trip could really have that big of a toll on you. Bro, that bit took a crazy toll on me, bro. Like that one trip alone had me like out here sick, cuz like, bro, it's not even no joke, bro. Like you don't want to do nothing. And then I hit the gym hella hard. Who told me to do that? Nobody, bro. Hit the gym hella hard for no reason. When I got back, dumb sore, dumb hurting, just dumb. Like, shouldn't even have went that crazy. Like, who told me to do that, bro? Now I'm going crazy in the gym. Now I'm looking crazy outside. So, yeah, bro. Just is what it is, bro. But we about to lock in right now. We about to get everything that we supposed to have been done this week done. We've been sick, so we really couldn't do too much. Like, we was trying, like, it's not even like on no, like, excuse or shit. It's just, like, really was trying to work during the week, but couldn't even work during the week because my body just wouldn't let me, bro. My body and my mind is connected. So when your brain is out of sync with everything else, bro, don't nothing make sense, bro. When your brain is out of sync with everything else, nothing makes sense. Like, everything just don't make sense. Like, when your brain's out of sync, everything else makes no sense at all, bro. No matter how much you try to make it make sense, it don't make no sense. Like, everything just be out of sync, so it don't make sense. I got these lens wipes. I keep lens wipes in my pocket. When I keep them in my pocket, they be jumbling up, so they be feeling really uncomfortable in my pocket. Cause I keep them in every pants pocket that I wear, but when it's not straight out, it be feeling real awkward. All right, bro, let's lock in, bro. I've been trying to get back on my rocker for a little minute. I got 3 hours until my first client. We about to go ahead and get in there. I might be like, make sure, let me know when you're on your way. Make sure to let me know. Let's see. Make sure to let me know when you're on your way. All right, I'm just making sure like everything I need to do out of the way. So it's like I'm already making headways, bro. I'm good, I'm vibing. So when I get started, bro, no bothersome. All right, let's lock in. Let me make sure I can hear these in my headphones.
Hold on.
Nope.
Don't move.
Can't hear them in my headphones. See. There we go. All right, I can hear it in my headphones. All right, let's lock in, let's clock in. What it do, familiar? It's your boy Taxi PNG, and we back at it again with another one. Today, we are going to be editing a client video, man. We're gonna be editing a video for a client. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna start off with the grad client or if I want to get the clothing brand client out of the way. I may do the clothing brand client because that might like, you know, work better with my brain. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do the clothing brand client first and then kind of shift gears from there. So we're gonna start off with a clothing brand client. First, I'm gonna be opening, I'm using Final Cut Pro. This is just what I use. I was gonna try to use DaVinci with y'all last today, but I don't feel like trying to learn a new software on live, like trying to learn something and trying to do it, you know what I'm saying, real raw in front of y'all. So we'll figure that out later. Because I have been looking for another software, not saying another software as in another software in completion, looking for another like software to add to my current workflow because I love using Final Cut. Final Cut's quick, fast, boom, boom, stuff like that. There's only very minimal things that I need that Final Cut doesn't have. And those minimal things that I need, Final Cut does have, but you have to join a subscription model. So I'm like, do I really want to join a subscription model or do I want to try some other shit out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I want to join a subscription model or do I want to try some other things out? You know what I'm saying? Like some other editing softwares out to be able to, you know, like that as well. But only thing about like certain editing softwares is, bro, them shits are expensive. Like trying to use an editing software like monthly for Premiere, expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, any of those editing software that you use monthly is like, damn. But then DaVinci is $300 one time. But then it's like, it's still $300. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of taking a really big leap if you just jump up out there. So we're in Final Cut right now. I'm gonna go up here to File. I'm gonna go to New. I'm gonna go to Library. I'm gonna name it what it is, whatever the name of it is. I gotta wait for it to load a little bit though. And then we're gonna name our library and change the destination to where we want this library to save to. So wherever like you want the library to accumulate and save to, you're going to go ahead and put it there, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to save it to my SSD because I always edit my SSD. If you guys can see, all of my past videos are also on the same SSD. I'm gonna go ahead and name it right now. It's the brand name. And they paid for 3 reels, so we're gonna be making 3 reels for them today. I'm gonna go ahead and hit save. The only question is like when it comes down to these reels, like what audio do you really want to make them to? And they say like, you know, they want to be able to use it for promotional branding and such. So now the audio kind of has to be in a sense non-copyright, which is like something that you kind of, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to have to deal with. So I think I'm going to do it, File, New, Project, We're gonna go to project, make sure it says vertical, make sure that this says the highest quality possible, because every time you change it between 4K, if you're editing a vlog and then you try to edit, or you're editing something horizontal or in landscape, then you try to go ahead and edit something in vertical mode, it will change it to default to 720 by 1280, which is not high quality. You wanna go to 2160 by 3840, which is 4K, right? And then you're gonna go ahead and make sure that everything else matches the same thing that I have currently. I'm gonna hit okay. I'm gonna name the project. I should have named the project before I put okay, but I'm just naming it again. So yeah, I'm gonna probably edit it without music, but make it have some form of cadence. And now when they add music to it for their ads or promotional, it will have a general cadence that can go. So like a general cadence is like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Something that allows it to catch a beat or have a particular flow. So 1 second, 2 second, 1 second, 2 second, or 2 seconds, 6 seconds, 2 seconds. So each clip, 2 seconds, 1 clip, 6 seconds, another clip, 2 seconds, 1 clip, 6 seconds, another clip. So something like that is like also a really good cadence to have for your videos as well. If you're looking to create a advertisement that where you're not adding music, because you don't want to edit directly to a song and then your client's like, oh, can you change the song? You kind of want to create a form of a universal edit, which is harder because you're editing with no music, but you kind of want to create a form of a universal edit to where there is no real stipulations. There's no real stipulations over, over the edit, So to where you can't go backwards or you can't do something else that will allow you to still be able to, change the song in a sense. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see. I feel like, why do I think it's like, I think it's in here. I don't even remember where I put this thing in. Is it right here? Nope. Yeah, it is. Nope, it's not. Also, we got that search bar, you guys. Search right through here. All right, so these are the videos that we have taken for the brand. I could low-key just go ahead and slap all of them onto the timeline. I feel like that would probably be the best bet for me, and then I could just start going to cleaning them up and then seeing where they fit for each. And I'm gonna do very minimal color grading on these images, man. On these videos, LOL. I don't have to do much color grading on these. I'm gonna do very just minimal boosting and stuff, but they were filmed in 60 frames per second, so a lot of them are gonna be able to be mended together without too much, you know what I'm saying? So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and select all of these. If we're in Final Cut right now, I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna go ahead and detach audio. Detach audio is also Alt Shift S if you want to, detach audio by itself. So if we go ahead and do it right now. Wait, damn, hold on. Ooh, did the wrong thing, Command Z. I just zoomed it in. So if you wanna zoom back out, how I just zoomed it in, you wanna zoom it back out, you go right here, and you're gonna go ahead and zoom it back out to make your timeline back smaller. Hold on, there we go. All right, go ahead and put them bad boys back in. There you go. Or you can go command minus to zoom out, command plus to zoom in. You're gonna change the overall size of your timeline. You go right back here. I don't even know what this is called, but like the timeline to timeline window, like I don't really know what really to call this, but you can change your timeline size right here. You can also change how you view the wave format right here too. So if you wanna just only see audio, you can do that, but we're not editing to audio today, so it doesn't matter. And then if you want to only see a little bit majority audio and then a little bit of the screen, the actual how it looks, then you can do that as well. One thing that I would also say that I feel like you guys should add, if you guys don't already have this in there, I'll do like another tutorial basics or things like 5 things to know in Final Cut or whatever, is you want to go to where it says view, and underneath view, let me see, is it view or is it window? I think it's view. And then it's going to say, make sure that snapping is on, make sure zoom to samples is on, and then you also want to make sure that, let me try to make sure that you guys see it right here. Okay, view right here in the top right corner, and you want to make sure that it says that HDR is on, optimize, and better performance is on, not necessarily better quality. If it says better quality, it's going to create media that you don't need, so that way it can play back in better quality, when in reality, when you export it, it's gonna play back in the best quality possible anyways, so it's not gonna matter regardless. So yeah, keep that part off as well. And then there's one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. I'm trying to figure out where it is. I think it's under, it has to be under, is it under view or is it under window? Let me see. I'm trying to think about where it would be, because I think I'm probably gonna see it right while we're working. Like, I'm probably gonna see it while we're working, watch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see it while we're working, watch. I already know it. I know I'm gonna remember, or I'm gonna see it while we're working, and I'm trying to find it. Like, it's like when you're trying to find something and you're looking for it, you don't find it, but the moment you stop looking for it, it's like, oh, that's when you actually find it, and it's crazy. All right, so I guess I'll just find it when we start. That's not it. Yeah, I'm gonna just start. All right. Let me see, bro. It's gonna bother me now, because now I want to find it. All right, let me see something real quick. Is it this? Nope. I know that it's somewhere up here, bro, and it's gonna throw me because I know that it's right here. I know that it's right here. Like, I'm guaranteed know that it's right here. Bro, I know that it's right here. And watch, I'm gonna stop, and then out of nowhere, it's gonna just pop up. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just forget it. All right, we're gonna select all of these. It's fine, bro. And we're gonna hit Control Shift S to Control Shift S to detach the audio. I'm gonna hit Command Z again. If you guys select it and then you right click, it's gonna say detach audio. Control Shift S. The control is the up button, that little up arrow. So any of these you see, like, you can start learning these keyboard shortcuts to be able to do it as well. And if you want to see what your keyboard shortcuts are currently, or what mine's are, you're going to hit I think it's Shift Command K, or it's Option Command K. I think it's Option Command K. Yep, it's Option Command K, or Alt Command K, and then you're gonna go ahead and it's gonna show you the entire, what you have as like your default. Yours is gonna be default. Mine's is under Quick Edit, because I made some differences to my edit. So like each of my different numbers means something different. So instead of having Command B as my blade, I have this period right here as my blade, because naturally my hands just rest on the left side of my keyboard. So this helps me edit a lot faster. The 1 is my trim to start tool, so it'll trim the start of a video. And then my 2 is the trim in, so it'll trim the start from the playhead, from wherever I got the playhead at, back to the left is key 1, which will trim the start. And then the playhead to the right is key 2, which will trim the end. And then also I have key 3 as delete. So all those 3 keys are right there, bop, bop, bop. And my fingers just lay on them while I'm editing. So yeah, that's just what I use. I'm just showing y'all that real quick. I'm gonna still do it the regular way for you guys, so that way you guys could do it as well. So all these, I'm gonna go, Control Command S. Hold on, wait, Control Shift S, and then delete. It's always harder for me when editing. Like when editing video and trying to explain video at the same time, bro, it's like, it's hard because you're doing everything at one time. You have multiple frames you're dealing with, not just one. I'm gonna scroll to wherever you stop seeing me at, and I'm gonna delete this part. So when he's done zooming in on her, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this right here. I'm gonna delete this from the beginning, so I can go Command B and then subtract, or just for me, I can hit that 1 key and it will trim the start immediately. So instead of going Command B, which is 1 step, and then delete, which is 2 steps, instead of doing it in 2 steps, I do it in 1 step. And now doing it in 1 step helps you out a lot more, because if you do it in 1 step, you don't gotta now worry about those multiple steps. It's taking up too much time. So each time that this frame changes, I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut. So he went from here in and then out. So he already went into the in and then out. So when he goes out, before he goes back in, I'll make a cut right there. And then I made a cut and he went in, and then I came and fucked up the shot. Okay, boom, I made a cut right here, and I'm gonna delete this middle part. where it starts. It's gonna start going up to her face. And before the next movement, I'm gonna hit another cut again. I'm gonna let it roll, I feel like this was all just natural. I don't think that this was like all mint. Cause this would have been like a regular movement if it was mint. Let me see, let that bit roll. Cause I was instructing her this whole time. I'm gonna cut again. I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna delete this part. So everything behind this playhead to this back left part, let me go ahead and move my camera smaller. So everything from this back playhead to this back left part, so everything that's like on this left side of the playhead is everything that's good. So everything that's okay. Like I know that's usable, I'm gonna use it, right? So I'm gonna keep going forward. Boom, shot. Her licking her lips threw it off. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go bead, look over, like that. I like that right there. I might not use this right here though, I don't know. Maybe this part, like before she starts speaking. Nah, damn, not even probably that though. All right, I'm gonna delete this part and then this part, because this part is not bad. So I'm basically just cutting up and chopping to save all the usable clips. So like all the clips that are usable are the clips that I'm gonna be using, and all the clips that are usable. Boom. So I caught her off guard when I told her to grab her or mess with her accessories. Boom, just go like that. I'm gonna cut that one, delete. So instead of doing all of these cuts, deletes, bruh, I can literally just click this bit and then I can hit that little the key before the 1 on the keyboard, and it'll do it for me. I mean the 1 on the keyboard, I can hit the actual 1 on the keyboard and it'll just do that cut. So I don't have to keep being like, oh, I'm trying to cut or trim the start or whatever. Like I could just do that like that, make me go quicker. So now I'm only hitting 2 keys. Go right there. I feel like this is good. While she's still looking down, and she looks up, cut that, and now she's unbuttoning her thing. I'm gonna trim the start here, let that run, cut that right before she starts. She started, I'm gonna trim the start there. So you guys see how it's going faster now, being that I got that 1 key set for trim to start. I don't have to do Command B, delete, Command B, delete. I'm just trim the start, trim the start, trim the start. Bet. I'm gonna keep the same thing going. Got it, boom. Go to the details. I actually kind of like that. I think that's fine. I think that's a solid clip right there. I'm gonna just cut it right before she goes like that. And instead of pulling it like this, all I gotta do is hit what? That 2 key. Boom, trim the end. Same thing right here. I'm gonna start when he gets to a good spot to start. So like right here, boom, hit that 1 key, trim the start. Makes you edit so much faster. Yeah, edit so much faster, boom. Hit that key before the 1, make that split. I like that right there. So right, going in, boom, right when he stops, I'm gonna hit split. Remember I got my 1, I got my the key before 1 set to split, and I got that trim to start set to 1. So now I'm gonna go ahead, I split that. I think I like that how he just, I kind of like the start from here to there, but I don't like how she was out of frame though. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove her when he gets her back into frame. It's like, so I love this behind the scenes though, because it's definitely showing me directing. All right, so like that. So right before she steps, right when he gets her in the frame, I'm gonna go hit 1 key, trim the start, literally just trim that entire part out without having me go Command B or nothing like that. There we go. And just have her step down. There's multiple little step down. I'm gonna like play around with that. I mean, I'm not gonna use the entire thing. He had her out of frame for that one though. I'm probably gonna use that first one and cut that out because she was out of frame for the second shot. And I'm gonna have him do it again. I'm gonna trim the start again. And I'm gonna probably mesh these 2 clips together where she like halfway through the step and then she steps down the other side, leaving on this side. So I don't know which one of these I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna probably pick a good step to use because I'm probably gonna do where it's like, like she goes, that foot out, that hand out was fucking me up. Having her hand out kind of fucked me up a little bit. There we go, I'm gonna cut that right there. Let's see, because I'm trying to find one where she's like a bit more in frame though. Like, oh, he don't got her in frame or anything really. Let me see. Because she switched up her hand placement too. I didn't even notice that. Let me see. There we go. I think this is a solid one right here. I think this is a good one to use. All right, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna trim start this one, and I think this is a good one to use. Because it could be like, she's like, boom, and then before she actually lands, I could use this one right here for when she lands. Or something like, I feel like I'm just like, my mindset, yeah, that looks good. That looks cool. I like that right there. I'm gonna delete this one. I like that right there. This little sequence right here is just really cool. Bam, I like that, that's cool. Yeah, and I could delete all of these. Delete, or I could hit the 3 key, boom, delete. You see what I'm saying? Easy. And then I even have a front one, you know what I'm saying? So I have a front, I got 3 angles right now that I could play around with. And see which one I like of her like actually flipping her hair. I like this one right here. I'm gonna trim the start, boom, and I'm gonna cut that right there. So it could be like, she goes before, I'm trying to get her right when she like starts the movement. There we go. Trim the start, bam. She actually hits the floor, bam. And then when she hits the floor, bam, she hits the floor. I trim the end. Let me see, that's actually tough. Oh, and like I could reverse it too. So she hits the floor, I trim the start, and I could even reverse it here and like hit him with that boom boom. That would be kind of tough. Hold on, boom, and like now I could hold Option, drag this over, hit Command R. It's gonna hit reverse. So now I can get that same thing again. Command R, double click reverse. So I get that same motion again when she goes back. Boom. That's kind of tough. And I'm gonna use this as a reverse for after she has that foot planted. Trim that start. Boom. That's tough. See, like, she reversed in a different position. That's like so hard. Come on, like what? So it's like she stepped down and reversed. You said time? What time is it? It's 18:33, which is 6:33. That's tough right there. What time is it where you're at? There we go. What time is it where you're at, cuh? Bro, it didn't even save, bro. That was tough. That was gonna be a hard story. And then I'll put that Gunna song over it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my content in. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do.
I was made for this shit. Nigga, I prayed for this. I was made for this shit. Nigga, I prayed for this shit. Went ahead and made.
You asking me what time it was made me want to go ahead and do this.
I was made for this shit. Nigga, I prayed for this shit. Went ahead and
I wasn't sure if he'd been up all night or started early. Nah, I just woke up. I woke up at 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. Last one sleep, first one up. All right, bet, let's log back in. Hold on. Gotta get that in. All right, let's lock in. Crazy shit just hit my DM. What's up, gang? You said crazy? What just hit your DM? What hit your DM? Crazy shit just hit my DM. Oh, you're still awake right now. Is that what you're trying to tell? They're trying to tell me. You're trying to tell me that you're still awake. All right, bet. All right, so let me see. All right, so I think it's this fire, the step down, and then the step up. Remember the guy who brought the two models? Nope. I don't remember. I don't remember. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't. You gotta say more. All right, let's see. Let me see. Steps down and doubles back. I like that because he went back in a different position, so that's kind of tough. I'm probably gonna delete this whole thing right here. I don't even know what this is right here. This was chill, but nah. Oh yeah. What about him? There we go. What she said something about not wanting to be posted on the platform, or what? Is that what happened? Like she didn't want to be posted? There we go, right after the hand, and I think I'm gonna do an orbit or something. I'm trying to think about what that next movement is. So I could cut that beginning. Okay, boom, boom. So we start here, I'm gonna cut that beginning off, trim start. There we go. Oh, I don't think that's bad, I think that's good right there. Yeah, he's just mad that he spent money on girls. I saw that coming though, I ain't gonna lie. He looked like the type. Well, I think he likes the video. But I think the girls came down to him. That's usually how it is. Like when it comes to like men, niggas, guys, whatever, it's like you think something's hard, and the moment that a female says that something's not hard is when they feel like, dang. But I don't think that he feels like, you didn't take your time. I think he feels like, he's also the one who decided to pay the money. If he felt like it was too much money, then he shouldn't have did that. He booked 2 girls for the shoot. He paid both of the girls. He's probably mad that he paid both of the girls and they came looking bummy. That's probably why he's mad. He's probably mad that he paid 2 girls. They came to the shoot not dressed how he probably wanted them to be dressed for the video. So the video overall didn't come together. You know what I'm saying? And it's a music video, so they didn't look correctly or proper, because I was already looking like, damn, what are y'all wearing to the music video? So that's probably really what his problem was. Or the girls seen the video and said, damn, I don't like it. Can you take it down? And he probably said, nah, man, I paid for it. It's like, well, the video didn't even look right. Like, we're not even dancing correctly or something. That's probably what he probably said. But don't nobody else be complaining. So, bro, like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? He probably just came up on some on some last minute problems or something. That's probably why he's tripping right now. Because he already didn't have money at the shoot. Like he already couldn't pay the remainder of the shoot. He had to have a girl pay it. He had to pay a girl. He had to have a girl pay he had to have a girl pay the remainder of his shoot. So it's like, if you had to have somebody pay the remainder of your shoot, you couldn't afford the shoot in the first place. So why you tripping? I don't know. I just feel like, damn. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, where it stopped before it turns around. But then again, I think this is kind of tough because it comes back out again. But I don't know, because it comes out, it goes in, and then it comes out. And I really could do like a, some type of, I really could do a whatever it's called. Stop right there, cut it. When it stops again, cut it. See, that's tough. Okay, I'm probably gonna use that right there. I'm gonna cut that right there. All right, you guys, so I don't even know if this is called a hyperlapse. I forgot what it's called. I think it's, I've literally, it's too early in the morning. I literally forgot what it's called, but we're right here. When we get close to to her, so we're gonna go boom from here, and we're gonna get close to the details. What I'm gonna do is on these detail parts, when it gets into focus, I'm gonna hit Shift B, and it's gonna go ahead and create this little guy right here. So I can drag this right here to make it faster, or I could drag this part out to make this part slower, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the part after he starts to pull back out, and I'm gonna go to Shift B again, and now I'm gonna make this part faster and drag this part out for it to be slower. So it's like this. It's gonna be a lot faster, but it's gonna be slow motion. So it'd be like slow motion, faster motion type shit. Hold on. There we go. All right, and to make this better, do whole numbers. Especially if you shot in 60 frames, do it in multiples of 60. So for example, 120, 240, 480, and then what is that? 640. So now 640. So 640. So I would do 580. No, 480, 540, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 600 flat. So 600 flat. Come on. All right, double click this bit and just make 600. There you go. All right, you just sent me screenshots. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would let him have that. You got like 30 views on YouTube. Your editing is dog shit. You gave me the video late and refused to send me the raw footage. When you fucked the shit up, you should have been embarrassed. I don't even give a fuck if you block me. I was never gonna work with you again. He literally said, I'm gonna work with you again when you come back in town. I'm gonna shoot a full video with y'all boys. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. You ain't take your time with the work and it shows. You should be embarrassed for real. Not how to get a repeat customer. About to slander your shit all over New York. Bro, what? You clearly ain't take your time with it, bro. I had females pop out and I paid what you wanted. You got edits of me saying one holding up fingers. It just looked rushed and sloppy. We had 3 takes to choose from. It's really no need for that. Yeah, I don't give a fuck as long as you don't give a fuck as long as you got paid. Fuck it, my product is dog shit, right? Something I did, keep going to that station. I got something for you. I ain't gonna lie, I saw this coming at some point. Horrible fucking business word. I'm not gonna lie, I edited it like I edit every other video on the platform. I ain't gonna lie, the moment that he started talking crazy, I would've gave him a refund, bro, immediately. I mean, what's $250 to like your life? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like you should do it now, because I mean, you're kind of like deep in the shit. I would've been gave it. I would just get a nigga, like the moment he said, truth be told, there's some things about the video that bother me. Do you do revisions? I don't have the footage anymore. I only got finished videos. Damn, that's actually very insane. But I usually don't send out the raw footage regardless. Wish you would have took your time then. Some of the synchronizing is embarrassing. I'm a little frustrated with it, my boy. I ought to get that nigga a refund, bro. I'd be like, yeah, bro, here you go, bro. I'd be like, sorry about that, man. And just kept going, because now, damn, fuck, bro. Damn, dog. For him, that's not good. I'm not gonna lie, that's not good. I'm not even gonna lie, that's not good. I don't even know if you're still in the live right now, but that's not good. That's not good. I mean, but it's expected though. Like, I mean, you're expected to get people that don't fuck with the product. So I mean, like, what can you really do? A month later is crazy, but I had a client, bro. I had a client threatening to kill me. They sent me pictures of guns and all types of shit, bro. It was a $500 photo shoot. I literally just gave them a refund back, bro. I was like, yeah, bro, it's not that serious. Cause like, what do I look like looking over my shoulder? It was a whole month out too. Like, it was a month after their birthday and everything, bro. And the client sent me guns, talking about all this extra shit, and she was like, oh, F you, this, and that. You didn't even try my pictures. After the photos were already done. She didn't post them or anything, but she downloaded them, saved them, and everything. And what am I supposed to do now? I literally can't do anything else. And especially if you don't got the footage no more like that. A month out is crazy, but you also don't have any policies either, bro. Like, you don't have like a contract that they sign. You don't have papers. You don't have nothing to prove that you're right. You see what I'm saying? This is kind of like the scenario that I was telling you about last time, where I was like, you don't really got anything to prove that you're in the right. Like, it's like all you got right now is you sent a payment link, not even necessarily an invoice. You sent a payment link. They paid it, and that's all you got. Everything else is he say, she say. Like, everything else is just hearsay. So it's like now it's trying to uphold, like, it can only uphold in the streets. It can't even uphold in court. So it's like, if you were to take the same thing to court, it won't uphold. But now it'll uphold in the street. This nigga talking about something, you come back to the station, I got something for your ass. Now what? That nigga probably in your Discord lurking, and he's just waiting for you to come back because he feels like he just wasted $450? He gave each girl $100, so he feel like he just wasted $450. You see what I'm saying? Of money that probably wasn't even his. So now he's like, he's hot. So this nigga's gonna wait till niggas come back in spring to try some shit at New York. And the same way how you said, damn, I don't like going nowhere without my strap. We don't go nowhere without our straps. The only place we go without our straps is that fucking place. So now we got problems with them niggas. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you can only control what you can control. And you can control giving that nigga a refund. You can control trying to make shit better. You can control your face because it is your face. The nigga done already seen you. He know how you look. So it's like, that's all you can control. You can't control if he liked the video or not. You can't control. There's a lot of shit you can't control. But it's like, in my mind, if I got it to give back to save face, I'm going to give it back to save face. I'm going to be like, man, the best that I can do for you is give you a refund. I apologize if that makes it feel better, this and that. Like, something to save face and try to rectify the situation, because that's the one place we don't want to have beef with. Like look at it as an investment. Like, we've been there so many times and we've fucked with so many people that also pay us to be there, that it's like, now if it becomes a liability for us to be in that situation, we're not gonna make no money no more. Like, now, like, no whole shit, we're gonna be scared to go back to New York because we don't went to New York, scammed their ass for 20 bands, and hit them for 20 bands, and now we can't go back to make 20 more bands. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we just went there and did 20 bands worth of work, now are we now scared to post that we're gonna be in New York on certain dates? Are we now scared to promote it? Because you blocked bruh, but that doesn't mean bruh don't got 12 different other pages, or bruh not looking at your pages through the females that also followed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you gotta try to rectify the situation. Like, you gotta look at it like, okay, this 250 versus the other 10K I done made. This 250 versus the other 1,000. Even this 250 versus this 500. Like, you gotta look at it like that, or it's like, damn, yeah, bro, Brody thinks shit's sweet, blah, 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 blah. That's not our territory. If it was our territory, we could say fuck him, and that's fine, but it's not our territory. We're trying to take over a whole other territory, bro. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, when you're working off of the business's face, blocking people and doing all that shit just isn't professional. Like, when you're working off the business face, off personal accounts, that's fine. Personal account, go crazy, block their ass, get on a personal account, fuck you. But a business account, you gotta lock in. Like, a business account, you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta save the face of your business. This nigga just said, I'm about to slander your name over the entire fucking state. Like, that's terrible. This nigga might, one thing that niggas do is, when it comes to their ego, they're gonna do whatever it takes to uphold their ego. I've had somebody pay spam bots to, like, F up my emails and all this other stuff that I used to have back in the future just because they was mad at me. I've had people pay people to book me and give me a hard time just because they were mad at me. I've had people, like, bro, I've had people like literally harass me from being mad at me from one occurrence. That's why I tell you all the time, your image is everything. That's why I take my image so serious. I don't allow myself to let nobody get mad at me. I don't allow myself to anything. If a client ever come at me crazy and they tell me that I'm in the wrong, I'm gonna be in the wrong for that day because I get to walk away with my life. I get to walk away with my image. I get to save my face. Outside of that, nigga, your face is all you got, bro. Especially like as a man, bro, all you got is your balls and your word. And now this day and age, being that we create content and we do a service, is our face and our brand. The same thing as balls and word as a man, when it comes to business, is your face and your brand. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a man, all you got is your face and your brand. And if your face ain't clean or your brand not clean, like I do my best to try to make sure I got 100% satisfaction. Like obviously it's impossible to have 100, but if I could put myself down to make the client feel up in that situation, so I can still keep my 100, it was worth it. Because this shit a long haul. You know what I'm saying? We looking to go to this city, state, whatever, for the next 3 years. And it's like, now are we gonna be afraid to go there for the next 3 years? Do we gotta switch stations? We done found a perfect station. We be out that bitch lacking every once in a while anyways. So it's like, is this a good mix? Are we trying to rectify it? Are we gonna give him a free, shoot the next time and try to rectify it? You know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that. Like, what can we do to rectify it? Like, damn, man, I really am sorry that you didn't like the product. I'm sorry that you feel that it was rushed. And damn, like I do apologize. Now I gotta think about it. What can we do as the business owners to make this person feel better and satisfied? This is PR, personal relations. You know what I'm saying? This is service. This is making sure, this is the other part of the business that a lot of niggas don't take serious, is client satisfaction. Making sure they're good, experiences. Because I know the way that he feel. He had hella people after him. And after he went and he had a train come, and the train came and stopped. That train didn't move. So he probably internalizing all of that shit. It's like, oh, I wanted to shoot it again and I couldn't shoot it again because the train was in the way, but the nigga ain't had no time to let me shoot it again. So damn, you know what I'm saying? So it's like probably all that shit that he was just internalizing all at one time, and he's just like, fuck, what do I do? So it's like, us as business owners and the face of the brand, we gotta be like, all right, how can we make this shit better? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not a good thing for him to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna slander your name all across the state. Like, come on. Like, that sounds crazy. Like, that's not some shit you want. That nigga, like, he might be bored enough to you know what I'm saying, pay for fucking ads just to say F us. Like, niggas do shit like that. They bored. Niggas be bored, bro. Like when they don't got nothing to do and when they're bored, their egos hurt, or they wanna impress a female, bro. That's free game after that. Like especially with the female part, when it comes to impressing the female, niggas will do anything, bro. Like they'll crash out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he had 2 girls with him, and then 1 girl that paid for the shoot. That nigga, he ready to crash out. He ready to crash out, bro. All right, I put an adjustment layer. I have an adjustment layer. If you guys don't know how to get adjustment layers, I have one on my website for you guys to be able to have, that you guys can download for free. It's on my website, taxipng.com. I think it's like /shop or something, but it's on that bit for free. And I'm gonna just do like very minor adjustments, kind of boosting certain things. Cause like, it's not flat, but I mean, it's just literally something very small. Like, I'm not gonna hit auto light and contrast. That bit gonna go crazy. But I'm gonna just go up a little bit go down the black point a little bit. Let's see how that looks, just a little bit. If you hit V, it's for visibility. It'll show before and after for visibility. It's very small. It's a little bit dry. That's literally it. Like, I think this looks good. I might go up on contrast a little bit. I don't think it needs it. I think it's soft enough. I think it's fine. Mid-tone warms it up. I think everything else is fine. I literally think it was just the black point that needed it. Shadows are gonna look crazy if I go down. I'm gonna go midpoint, down more than the black point. I think that looks really good. Yeah, I think it looks really good. This is before, this is after. I think it looks really good. And I could just scroll this out onto all the footage and continue going. But if you're still watching, let me know what you do, cause especially, I ain't even gonna say what the fuck I want to stay on live, but you know, you don't ever want it to be a time where you go out that bit and I can't go, or you dolo, and that's the one time some bullshit go down. Because you know, I ain't gonna let shit happen to your ass. But if I'm not there, I obviously can't do nothing about it. There we go. I don't really like, I like this part, like, cause that could be slow motion, and then that could be it. About to make it right. You got to, bro. Like running from it, that's some shit I used to do. I used to run from shit, bro. I block a bit quick, boom, boom, boom. My brand stayed here. My brand never went here. That's what we talked about, though. We talked about them uncomfortable conversations. You know what I'm saying? We talked about uncomfortable conversations. So at least try to, because like all you can do is say you tried. Because you got to think about how would these screenshots look in court. It's always how I think, like, how would these screenshots look in court? Like, what can I say to make this look better in court? Like, what can I say to make this look, oh, like, the business owner tried to rectify. Like, what can I do to make the judge say the business owner tried to rectify the situation, and sir, you still acted out of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Rather than him saying like, oh, this person's actions were justified because you didn't respond back, so they felt like they had to respond. Like if you don't respond back and you leave it just open-ended, you're looking over your back forever. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna be looking over your back. But if you respond and you try to dead it and you let yourself be in the wrong and say, man, you know what? You're right, my bad, man. Maybe I did rush it a little bit. I'm happy to give you another shoot, and I'll even give you a partial refund, and I'll give you another refund. Or if you do have the raw files still, send them or some shit like that. Or just say it's usually against my policy to send the raw videos, but I'll send you the raw videos or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Or be like, man, being that it's a whole month out, I don't have the raw files. So what I can do for you is I can give you another run, and I could give you a refund, or I could give you another run, or I could give you a refund and you don't ever have to talk to me again. And I do apologize for you not liking my service. Some shit along them lines where it's like, if you don't want to shoot me again, man, I really do appreciate that. Or I'm really okay with that. But there are a lot of others that could still take on the opportunity. Cause like, I mean, your prices still aren't fucking out the ass. Like he decided to get the biggest package. Like you charging what you charge is still not too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he decided to get that big ass package. Nobody told him to take all that damn time getting 3 different takes on a video that you know that you got a set timeline. No one told you to do that. But take all the blame as the business owner. Cause like I tell everybody in the damn chat, it's our fault. Everything's our fault. Even if you be like, fuck, it's not my fault. My client tripping. It's still your fault. And you got to take it. You know what I'm saying? It's in your job description. You signed up to be a videographer or a photographer. It's your job. It's in your job description. Client satisfaction, PR, marketing, every fucking part of that is all in your job description, bro. Making sure people are satisfied, job description. Everything, dealing with bad clients, good clients, whatever the fuck, job description. Everything is a part of your job description, and whatever you do to keep, all you have to do is, bro, the only thing, your only real job is keeping your face clean. Everything, marketing, make sure you keep your face clean. Client relations, keep your face clean. Whatever you put your hands on, make sure everything comes back to you, keeping your face clean. So if somebody crash out, find a way to keep your face clean. And that's just how I've been able to just keep going. Cause like, if anybody out this bit feel like my face dirty, or anybody out here have a bad rep on my name or on the business, that shit will fuck you up for years to come, bro. And that's not a problem you want, bro. Like, cause now it's like you trying to get other deals out in, you know what I'm saying? Let's say this nigga hold this. That's literally how my mentor was killed, bro. Like, I hate to go that deep, but that's literally how my mentor was killed, bro. Like, there was this guy who played football with him on the football team in high school. This nigga held a grudge for so long. He followed him home one day from the club and he killed him. He robbed him and he killed him. So this whole time he's probably thinking like, oh man, this guy got everything that I want, or this guy fucked me over this one time, or he got on the team before I got on the team, and this nigga held this grudge all them years, bro. From high school all the way to like adulthood, bit past college and everything. This nigga had kids now. You know what I'm saying? My mentor had kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? He followed him home. That's why, like, when that shit happened, that told me that your image is everything, bro. Never let anybody have a sour taste of you in their mouth if you can handle it. Because money can't take that shit with us when we die, regardless. So never let nobody have a sour taste if you can control it. If it's some shit you can't control, the nigga just a hater. But if you can control it, bro. Because you don't want to go nowhere and and you take your last breath over some fuck shit. That's not the vibe. You don't want to go nowhere, take your last breath over some dumb shit. Like, no, bitch. Like, at least let it be some shit that you could have handled, or you could, like, you know, take control of, or you could do. If there's anything you could do about it, ain't nothing you could do about it, because ain't shit you could do about it. But if it's shit you could do about it, then do about it, because it's shit you could do about it. And that's called control, kids. But nah, him saying that is like, him saying that shit is crazy. And it's easy. We have avoidance. Like, Our problem is avoidance. That's our problem, bro. We avoid problems. And we just had to talk about that too, about how we need to start having those uncomfortable conversations faster. Good morning, what's up? We need to start having those uncomfortable conversations faster. Alexa, stop. We need to start having those uncomfortable conversations faster. You see what I'm saying? So this is one of those uncomfortable conversations that, you know, we're trying to avoid. But it's like one of those uncomfortable conversations that we can't avoid because of the caliber of the conversation. Like, this nigga used the word slander. Like, the word slander is crazy. I'm about to slander your name. Like, my name is my brand, bitch. What do you mean slander? You gotta lock in. Slander? Like, the word slander is crazy. Like, him using the word slander is crazy. Like, you're not finna fuck up my image. Like, we took so long to build it. Like, what do you mean? Like, I took forever to build this image. You're not finna slander my image. Hey, Mia. You on the way to school, girl? You on the way to school, child? All right, so I'm literally just I'm gonna get every part of me because I be fucking up. I be walking in the damn shop, bro. I wasn't trying to, but I mean, like, you know, life and shit be happening. So you don't know the last time you caught a live? I mean, hey, shawty. Oh, it's not even, bro, I'm tripping. It's a weekend. You're definitely not on the way to school. It's a weekend. You're right. You're so right. Tell me how my crush just joined my live, y'all. I get twinkle toes when she joined. Hey, babe. How you doing? Sorry, back to being serious and shit. Things of that nature. Not right now. Just up early. Oh, okay, type shit. You got work to do and things of that nature? What y'all doing? Oh, Grand Rising is crazy. Imagine saying that to somebody and being like, oh, fine shit just joined, and they go Grand Rising. Imagine that. Imagine how that feels. How's that feel, y'all? You say, oh, fine shit just joined. She hit you with a Grand Rising. How that feel? Right? Exactly. Crying emojis, and crying emojis. She hit you with a Grand Rising. I gotta stop. You got a basketball tournament today? About to go do that. How's the season been for you? Hey, bro, the live just got jumping. It hit 7 a.m. and the live just went to going stupid. Like, fuck y'all doing? Like, why everybody, like, oh, I forget. The first thing y'all do when y'all wake up is grab y'all phone. Terrible humans. First thing y'all do when y'all wake up is grab y'all phone. Like, imagine the life that you live. The first thing you do when you get up is grab your phone. Like, imagine, literally, right? First thing you do when you wake up, grab your phone, go on TikTok. Oh my God, what's going on TikTok? Boom, I'm live. Oh, he live. Y'all need to get off the shit, okay? Y'all need to go touch some grass, man. Who am I telling, bro? I'm the reason y'all on live, y'all watching me right now, because I done fucked around and came and I woke up and I said, you know what? I want to be productive today. So I came on here to get stuff done, man. We live on YouTube, we editing client stuff and things of that nature. I was gonna play music, but the music gonna fuck up my editing feng shui, because I think I'm gonna try to start editing to the music that I'm watching. And if I start editing to the music that I'm watching, it's not gonna come out good, because I don't know what, the music that I'm watching. Did I just say the word music that I'm watching? Oh my goodness, the music that I'm listening to. I need my little 10 minutes before I move. You work today? Basketball tournament? We're 5 and 6. That's not too bad, you know. Crying emoji. LOL. Oh, you do work today. You gotta send a work selfie for sure. For sure, send a work selfie. Well, not like, you don't have to do it at work, because I know you can't have your phone and shit, but like pre-work, like a pre-work selfie or some shit. I don't know what your hair look like right now. Like, what your hair look like right now? Like, how that bit, like, you know, how's it swaying and shit? Like, how's it, you know? Things of that nature. Shanty, if you don't say hello, girl, you watching my live right now, and you ain't say hi, hey, Shanty. Hey, Shanty. Hi, Shanty, how is you doing? Ponytail. Period, okay. Ponytail. Girl, now you know when you enter the live, you're supposed to say hello. That's low-key rude. But I'm gonna let it slide because I know we got a little time difference. So maybe you a little grumpy right now. I'm joking. Ponytail, yeah, I gotta see the ponytail. Cause I think everything you've been posting lately been like old ass videos. I'm like, okay, what does she actually look like right now? I'm like, every video she posts is old. I'm like, ain't nothing new right now. Everything she posts is just old videos. Yeah, we gotta help my dog rectify the situation, man. My dog just started a bomb, an atomic bomb too. Like not just a regular bomb, an atomic bomb, bro. I said, oh, you did? Okay. What was I talking about when you joined? Was I talking about a client? I was on a call with one of my members and things of that nature, helping them with yeah. Your natural hair is out. It's a mess. So you're still gonna send one, right? Because you're saying no, and that's not fair because your coworkers get to see you. So what are you trying to say? I'm not worthy? Cool. All right, let's see. I kind of like this little movement right here, but I think, I kind of like this right here. I like how it goes from here and it comes out. Like that reveal is overly tough. Command B right here. I think I joined after the call. Oh, okay, bad. If you joined after the call, then yeah, we was crashing out about a client. A client went crazy, man. Client said the word. A client used the word slander. The word slander is crazy. Like you using that in your vocabulary means you're really about to go in. Like if you use the word slander, like you didn't even say like F you. Like you said slander. It's crazy. My coworkers see me almost every day and always looking crazy. I don't care though. Okay, I understand. So that means that you, okay. I understand. Like you trying to, okay, that's cool. Fuck me though. That's fine. They see you every day. You just trying to rub it in my face, huh? Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a fire ass shot, man. Bro, I wonder what this was like before the colored. Wow, crazy. It was more flatter of a profile, but I added that little boost. Oh, that's why I wasn't understanding who you had it with. Yeah. It was a client. The client. OMG, yeah. Yep. Thumbnail. Noted. Things of that nature. Let me see. Pull up, hop out at the after party. You and all your friends, and you love to get... Stop? Stop, why? Anyways, my little 10 minutes is up. Have a good day. Wow. Have a good day to you too. Bye. Go to work, go clock in, things of that nature, and, you know, let your coworkers see you. Oh, this was inside a tub. Hold on, wait. But I don't know. This rise? I don't know. I like this part right here, though, where she came out of focus, the end of focus. All right. Who's still watching on the live? Well, I mean, between YouTube, though. Oh, if you guys haven't already, please go subscribe. We're at 5,900. We're at 5,000. We're at 9,000. See, look, dyslexia. We're at 9,594 subscribers. We're on our way to 10K. When we get to 10K, I'm gonna leave y'all ass alone. I'm gonna start dropping more. I'm gonna start dropping bangers. Like I'm gonna start getting surgical with the shoots. I'm going crazy as hell right now, though, but I'm not slowing down. Why do you have 6 million on the board instead of 8 million or 10 million? Cause I'm being realistic, bro. I'm being realistic, bro. No. Okay, so the reason, you wanna be honest why I have 6 million? You wanna be honest why I have 6 million on there? You wanna be honest? It's gonna sound crazy, but you wanna be honest why I have 6 million on the board? So the reason that I have 6 million and not 10 million or 8 million is because my competition has 6 million subscribers right now. That's why. So the best photographer in the world currently has 6 million subscribers on YouTube. So if I want to be the best photographer in the world. I want to be the most notable photographer in the world. I want to be seen by everyone. I want you to say the word photography and think about taxi. Like I want photography and taxi to be an equal sign. Like photography equals taxi. But statistically, the best photographer in the world, or the photographer that's the most notable in the world, currently has 6 million subscribers on YouTube. He hit that today. And he hit 6 million in 14, he hit 6 million in like 14 years. I'm trying to hit 6 million in like 5 years. I'm on year 2 right now. So in like, actually no, yeah, in 5 more years. So I'm trying to hit 6 million in 7 years, 6 years, 7 years. I've been in YouTube full time for 2 years. When we hit January 1st, it's 2 years. But yeah, I'm gonna beat that dude. I love him though. That's my #1 inspiration in this world. There's no hate towards bruh at all. I just know that like I can be better because you should be better than your mentor. If you learn everything from them, you should be better than them. Who's the competition? Why? You should be able to know. If I just say competition and I say the word 6 million, you should know who he is. You know what I'm saying? You should know who he is. I can't give him no free clout right now. You know how Mr. Beast, when Mr. Beast was like trying to get bigger, Mr. Beast was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get more subscribers than PewDiePie. We're trying to get more subscribers than PewDiePie." And that's me right now. Not PewDiePie though, but that's me right now technically. Like with what I'm trying to do. Trying to get more subscribers than, my idol, things of that nature. Bro, this nigga's so good at what he does. Bro, I'm about to go work so I gotta shoot for the the NFL today, y'all. I don't even think I'm supposed to be saying that shit out loud, but real raw unfiltered. I don't really know what I can or can't say, but yeah. All right, we're gonna start mixing up these clips together. I think these details right here would go good with the other details that I had, like the ones that were on the flat lays. So I think these flat lay details, I'm gonna go ahead and select these details and lay them over here with this one. Some of the details of her like touching it would be tough if it went from her. Touching it to like going, let's see. The hardest part about this, bro, always, forever will be, the hardest part about this is like the fact that I don't have music, but it's like, if I add music, it might throw me off, bro. Like if I don't want to add music and then like he's not able to use the copyrighted music and now I look crazy because I got, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm using music that he can't even use. All right, so now I'm just kind of going with the case. So I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2. So every 2 seconds I'm changing the clip. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm adding stabilization each time so that way it stabilizes it. You already know the answer. You already know the answer. Shanty! You already knew the answer. Don't rub it in my face. The goal is more subscribers than Peter McKinnon. I think I gotta just start saying it out loud. Cause then I might get his attention and we might be able to be friends. But there's no hate towards, bro. I idolize, bro. But I wanna be the Black Peter, bro. I'm trying to have more subscribers than Peter, bro. I'm trying to be the Black Peter McKinnon. Like just imagine me, Taxi, cinematic intros, real cinematic intros and just like, filmmaker on YouTube, but also cool ass human being and individual in life. Like, oh my gosh, Cowboy Taxi. I don't like how it started so high. Maybe like right here. There you go. Command B, drag it over, delete this bottom part. Bow, bow. So 1, 2, bam, cut. 1, 2. This needs to be smooth cam. I think I'm doing a lot of buttons. I think I'm showing a lot of buttons. Okay, maybe here. This might be a vibe. Congratulations on today's gig. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Bro, they called me last night, man, and it threw me off. I was like, what? I was on the way back from the mall, bro. I was looking for some shoes. I was on the way back from the mall. I got a text message. Like, hey, yo, taxi. Like, hey, yo, taxi, need you tomorrow. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? I get a phone call literally like 2 minutes later. Like, hey, yo, need you tomorrow, very urgent. I get a phone call. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? This is the head coach, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay. Because I'm trying to think. I'm like, bro, I've worked with NFL players. Like, I've worked with individual people like Shaquem and Shaquille Griffin. I've worked with them. I've worked with, I can't remember others, bro. Like, I've worked with a lot of NFL players' wives, which have gotten me to working with the NFL players. And then, which like now led me to working with NFL coaches. So apparently they're like meeting up to have some type of meeting tomorrow. I don't really want to give out too much, like, because I get, in case they tell me that, like, or some shit. I just don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, they're meeting up and having like a meeting tomorrow. And they want me to do photo and video coverage. I'm like, oh shit, hybrid. But then again, I be telling y'all, bro, hybrid is the way to be, bro. Like hybrid, bro, like not saying like starting off hybrid. Start off doing only photos so you can get your name out there, bro. Like if I'm being honest, if you're a photographer right now, lock in on photography for the next 2 or 3 years, gang. Just photography, gang. And then start implementing video. If you try to do video first, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but you're gonna grow slow as hell. Like you're gonna grow very, 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 very slow if you try to do video only first. Like you're gonna grow super slow. Speaking from experience, bro. Yo, what's up, gang? I got on the chat just to tell you that. Oh, damn, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I watch all the time, and I don't always get to comment. You give a lot of game and the details and I like the details that you give. Thank you. Some people tell me that the details that I give is me talking too much, and I'd be like, well, damn, I love you too. Like, I love you too. Like, I don't really know what to say about me talking too much. I mean, I am who I am. All right, maybe, yes, no, maybe I add a, maybe, possibly, potentially, maybe, no, maybe, I don't know, I might have to. Bro, why did all of my footage just go, you see what I'm saying? I just added that one, bro, I added this song. All my footage is like skated, bro. I added one song, bro. Hold on. I added this one, bro. I added a song, bro, and I just messed my whole footage, my whole timeline up. I messed my whole timeline up by adding that. See what I'm saying? This is what happens when you don't have verified song dealers. I just messed my whole timeline up, bro. Damn. Okay, there we go, it's back. I don't know if I like her playing with the hair. Excuse me. Hair as the opening shot. Like I think I want something else as the opening shot. Maybe like the scale in, but after the hair. I don't know. Like I don't really like the hair as the opening shot. Maybe this one. For example, something that you gave detail on, I just purchased a 7-foot softbox and you gave the easiest way to open it up. Yes! Bro, that's like some game. I should make a reel on that. That's some game. People be popping it open and then try to put it on after. You look crazy as hell. All right? You got to put your hand inside of the hole. Sounds crazy. Pause. And then you have to open it up like that. I need to make a reel on that. That's actually today. I got to make that today. That actually is a very, you're right. You know my problem, bro? When I get like, when you start to get bigger, you start to get in your head. Like, not saying like I'm bigger than nobody or shit like that. I'm not trying to say it like that. But when you start to get a higher following, it's a lot easier to get in your head. So I'm getting a more following. You start to feel like you need to change what got you where you're at. Posting got me to where I'm at. And then I got to this point now where I'm like, damn, am I posting the right things? What if people view me differently? What if this, what if that? But before, when I was posting and I was doing everything that I was doing, it's what got me here. Like, and then I be getting in my head and I'm like, oh, but people don't want to see that. People never wanted to see it. I'd be like, damn, but what if people don't care? People never cared. So it's like, they never cared and I did, and that's all that mattered. It mattered enough for me to care, for me to not care that they didn't care, and I still created the content. But now my problem right now is feeling as if people's freaking, whatever the fuck that shit's called, people's judgments over me matter, and it's like they don't though, and I'm trying to like really convince myself that they don't matter, and it's just been pissing me off. It's been pissing me off, man. But yeah, I just want to say that real quick. I actually don't like the movement. I gotta go from still to still, then to movement. I can't go from movement. I can't go from still to movement. I gotta go from still. I gotta go from still to movement. Or I gotta break a pattern. I gotta start off with movement and then break a pattern. Yeah, I gotta start off with movement and then break a pattern. Yeah, I gotta start off with movement and then break a pattern. All right, I can't start off with still because then it's gonna mess the pattern up. Yeah, break the pattern. You said, I've gone through the same thing. Another thing, I have a boom arm for years, but you showed me the right way to use the boom arm, like the fishing rod, and gave less anxiety to use it. Yes! Bro, it took me so long to figure that out. And you have, bro, that's the best way to remember it. That's how you won't kill your client. You do you won't kill your client, cuz. I'm telling you, you won't kill your client. If you do that bit the other way, your light's falling on their head, gang. Your light's falling on their head. Dang, bro. I love hearing, bro. Comments be helping me out, bro, because I know I'm doing something right. I be telling y'all that every YouTube video, I be like, bro, please comment something to let me know I'm doing something right, because I don't be knowing I'm doing something right. And if y'all don't tell me that y'all are actually learning from me, then I don't know that you're learning from me. I just think you are. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm getting hella views, but do people actually give a fuck? If I'm getting hella views, that's cool, but like, comments matter to me. Like, I could get 100 views every video and get 5 comments and feel like the richest person in the world. I can get 100K views, no comments, and I feel like, all right. I feel like, well, damn, did someone benefit or not? Like, I know people saw me, but did they care? That's for me though, because I'm an educator. Like I told you guys, there's 3 reasons that I feel like I'm put here on this earth. I feel like I'm put here to teach, preach, and document. All right? I feel like I was put here to educate, speak, and document. Educate, speak, and create. I feel like those are the things I was put here to do. And if people don't validate the fact that I'm doing those things, like when I make videos, I don't feel like I'm doing either of my things. And all 3 of those things are part of my purpose. So if those 3 things are a part of my purpose, I need some validation sometimes, bro. And my best friend is me and my goddamn cat. So I need validation because I be in this bitch cooped. And I'm saying I see the people I see the most, my clients. I got a client today at 9 a.m., bro. Literally, I'm trying to finish. I'm doing this right now, so I got a client at 9 a.m. Okay, so I need to make another reel. How to use a boom arm. Because my problem be like, oh, I feel like it needs to look a certain way, or it needs to be high quality, or it's not high quality enough. It's like, I need to shut the fuck up. Because like, I be pissing myself off, bro. Like, I be trying to create problems in my own head, knowing damn well there's no problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be creating problems, and there's no problem. That's my problem. Like, I be creating problems for no reason. We're doing headshots today, though. I'm gonna do a headshot tutorial today, though, gang. We're doing headshots today. Headshot tutorial. Whoop, whoop, pull over, that ass too fat. We're doing a headshot tutorial today. So they're gonna be here at 9, and we're doing comp cards. So it's gonna be pretty cool. What are you shooting for them today? So can I say this? I think I can. The coaches, a lot of the coaches are having a meeting, and let me see, there's probably hell of them. 1, 2, 3. The coaches are having a meeting today, and they need photo and video coverage of their meeting. I don't know if it's like a conference or something that they're having, but they're having some form of meeting. So I don't, bro. They called me on the way back home from the mall, and I talked to them, and I was on the phone. Can I say my point of contact's name? I don't know. Let me leave that out for right now. But he texted me, and he's like, "Yo, Taxi, we're in town. We heard that you're the best. We heard that you're the best in Orlando. We need your expertise," is what he said. And I'm like, "Who is this?" And then I went and looked at it again, and then I was like, "Who is this? Who is it?" I'm like trying to think about the number, and then I got a call 2 minutes later, and he's like, "Hey, yo, Taxi, this is Coach blah blah blah. I need your expertise, man. We heard that you're the best in Orlando, and I was trying to get back to you. I'm sorry that I called right after the text. I really do apologize for that, but we need you tomorrow. We're going to be at blah, 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 and we want to see if you're able to come through." And I'm like, trust me, I was not available. On everything, I was not available. But I was like, yes. And then I was like, let me think. I was like, I need to move some people around. But I didn't want to tell him I need to move some people around, because if I tell him I need to move some people around, he might go choose the next person. And I don't need you to choose somebody else. I need you to choose me. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to choose me. I don't need you to choose nobody else. Dog, I said, for sure. I made 4 calls right after that. I'm like, oh my God, I made call, trying to move everybody around. So I got a 9 a.m. shoot today because I had to move people around. So I had people early before I shoot with them. And then tell me, bro, I sent that invoice to them. Pay that bitch immediately. I was like, yo, they paid the invoice expeditiously. Expeditiously. They paid the invoice expeditiously. I was like, oh boy. I was like, oh boy, they paid that invoice expeditiously. I said, okay, this is how y'all are moving. Nice, 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 nice. That boy said, what's the fee? Man, the invoice was a cool little 5. Cool little 5. The invoice was a cool little 5. How many ever zeros you add to it is up to you. How many ever zeros you add to it is up to you. But it was a cool little 5. I was stressing all week about not having bookings, bro. I was stressing all week about not having bookings. I did something that I told y'all not to do, and it fucked me over just like I knew it would. Like, I knew it wasn't gonna work, and I still did it, and it fucked me up. I love that for you. That's why I like working with. That's why I like working with people. But come on, they pay that bill immediately. Man, bro. I was like, fuck. I was like, bro, I literally tell the community to not do this, and then I did it. And I was like, let me try it, because maybe I'm wrong. Anytime I say, let me try it because maybe I'm wrong for trying it because I know I'm right. I'm wrong for trying the thing because I know I'm right. Tried it, fucked up. Messed up my algorithm, man. Messed up my whole. And I'm like, I be telling y'all this all the time not to do it. And I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Let me be. No, but my thing is, let me be the test dummy. That's what I like. I'm like, let me be the test dummy. Let me be the test dummy. I'm like, let me test dummy some shit and let me see if it work or not. And I'm gonna tell y'all if it work. I'm like, let me be the test dummy. So I try it out just to be a test dummy, and it doesn't freaking work. And I'm like, okay, I stand by this now because it don't work. And I know it don't work because I've tried it multiple times now. These damn AirPods keep slipping out my ears. Can anybody guess what it was that I did? I'm pretty sure y'all could guess. Can you guess what it was that I did? Alexa, stop. Can you guess what it was that I did? Guess. What was it that I did that I tell y'all to not do? Random question, do you miss having your hair? Hell no. This allows me to get into a lot of rooms, bro. And that probably sounds crazy and it's not what the normal black man wants to hear, but bitch, it is what it is. This shit helps me get into a lot of rooms, bro. People don't judge me before they look at me. The way that people treat me, the way that people treat me now is totally different. Like, I don't know, like, it's stereotypical. Yes, it is. It is a stereotype, but it's so real, man. It's a stereotype, but it's real, bro. Like, when I was like, man, I'm gonna be the same. Or I thought I was gonna miss it. Don't miss it, bro. The way I get treated now is like, nigga, like, people treat me like I got sense. I'm like, damn, like, they telling me hair did that? I don't like that she goes through her hair in this clip. Working with the family? Nope. More guesses. Somebody else guess. What was it that I did that I tell y'all not to do all the time? What was that? Work with the fam was a good guess, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good guess. What is it that I did that I tell y'all ass not to do in the chat, bro? I'd be like, don't do that. You're gonna mess your junk up. Don't do that. I told somebody yesterday, too, actually, by the way. I just had this conversation. Again. Nah, that's a good one though. That's a good one. 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 That was a good one. Saying the word free was a good one. No, nigga, I ran fucking ads, bro. Why the fuck would I run ads? Why would I run ads? Because I was depressed. I wasn't getting no bookings. I went like 5 days straight with no shoots, bro. I'm like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna run ads. I ran ads. Fucked my whole algorithm up, bro. My whole algorithm fucked up. I'm like, damn. And then now I'm really not getting bookings. Like, I was like, bro, I was in a drought for a week. Then I went a whole nother week with no bookings, bro. Tell me how I had like, the ads got me hella views. Nigga, I had like 92,000 views, 14 clicks. Wasn't nobody clicking that bit. And I messed up my whole engagement. Now I gotta reset everything, bro. You said, why did I run it? Because, so look, this is what happens. When you are a business owner and you don't work a job and all you do is photography, right? When you go full-time photography, you're gonna deal with this shit too. It is a mental battle because all you do is photography. So the moment that you stop getting booked, you fall into a depression. The moment that you stop getting booked, you feel as if you're not worthy. The moment that you're not touching your camera every single day, you feel as if you don't deserve some shit for some reason, and it just happens out of nowhere. So the moment that happens, you start to feel as if you're inadequate or people aren't booking me, so I must suck. You know what I'm saying? And that's what starts to happen. It's like, damn, I must suck. You know what I'm saying? So when you start thinking like, damn, I must suck, you start to fall in and you start to internalize everything, right? And when the only people that you talk to is your damn self, and you don't have no more physical people like in your life that you like, boom, 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 you're not close to people and shit like that, boy, you start to internalize that shit and be like, damn, I suck. And then when you saying that you suck gets so loud in your head, you're like, all right, fuck it. Let me try something. And then you just try something, you start to go against the rules that you set for yourself. Because not paying for ads was a rule that I set for myself to get organic traffic, get organic growth first, right? If you're ever gonna push an ad, get organic growth first and then run an ad. I was just throwing money at the wall. I was just like, oh yeah, boy. I looked at my tab, bruh. I had spent like $300 on ads. with no fucking bookings, bro. And I got left with a messed up algorithm, bro. I was like, wow. I was like, this shit didn't do nothing, bro. Like, I basically paid $300 for 90,000 views. And I could have got 90,000 views myself. I could have got 90,000 views myself. Not even one booking that paid for those 300. Crazy, bro. Like, damn. When there are slow months in a year, you don't. wait. When there are slow months in the year, if you don't do winter and Christmas stuff, that is true. Like, if we don't do winter and Christmas stuff, you're gonna have slow shit. But I usually never, like, I think my problem is, like, I don't have slow, like, my month, the entire month is never usually always slow. My problem is I have highly booked times of the week. So I'm usually only booked, like, at certain times of the week. So when there's, like, if there's multiple days in a row that I'm not touching my camera, bro, I'm going crazy, gang. Like, I usually always get booked after Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm like, ooh. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's a hard time to be by yourself in your damn head talking about how productive you are or not. Like, bro, you wake up alone. You go to sleep alone, bitch. Like, you wake up in your own head thinking about your own success. So it's like, fuck, like, it's really bad. IG be tripping. I posted every day since the beginning of the month. Views was up. Last 2 videos they dropped. You gotta keep going. You gotta push through the dip. That's a dip. You're in a dip right now. They're in a dip. It's like, oh, how bad does he really want it? That's what they're asking. Like, how bad he really want it? That's what it is. How bad does he really want it? Ooh, let's test him. That's what it is. You're in that dip right now. But yeah, bro, bruh. But also, I ain't gonna lie. Also, I also know why, like, my stuff started slowing down, because part of me too was like, I had low-key stopped focusing on growing the business. I started focusing on a lot of other stuff. I stopped focusing so much on, like, actually growing the photography business and just kind of put it on autopilot, and that was the problem. That was the problem. People don't always want to do work on those days unless you make value for those days. Yeah, it has to be something like, you know, you have discounted, blah, blah, whatever. But usually a lot of people work, like, Monday through Wednesday are usually the highest work days. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are usually the highest, usually the highest work days. Those are usually the highest work days, bro. Oh, man. For real, though. Like, it's usually, like, the days that, like, people are working at work and they don't have time to, like, or they're only available after 5 p.m. And now it's like, damn, now I gotta be available after 5 p.m. So what do I do all day until clients get off work? It's like, you gotta create other types of stuff to do. And my thing is content, but when you're by yourself all the time, it's like you need some type of refresher or something to, like, you know, to fill your social battery. Yeah, them slow days take a different level of strength. And it's slow days. Like, I never have slow months. I have slow days. Like, it'd be a day. Like, if you look at the month as a whole, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's a month as a whole. It looks good. Like, oh, you did good this month. But if you look at each day, it's like, damn, like, you know, did you really do good each week? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you really do good this week? That's the problem. Is like, did you do good? Did you do good this week? I'm gonna go Command R, double click to reverse. Man, it's crazy. I hate that. I really don't like that clip. I had 3 in one day and then not another for 3 days. See? That's the thing about being a business owner, bro. You'll have hella bookings in one day and you'll go like 3 days without it. And you're like, damn, am I dog water? When in reality, those 3 kind of count as 6 because you still got to edit each 3. So technically, like, you know what I'm saying, you really kind of got more than you think you have. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you start thinking like, damn, am I really trash? Like, you know, like they really don't bang with me. Like, am I really that bad? It's crazy. Because you start to internalize everything, bro. But that's so real. Then it's like you start to look at yourself like, damn. Well, what's the plan to keep yourself energized for today? Like food type? It's not even food, bro. Like, what's gonna keep me energized today is the fact that I'm touching my camera. That's what woke me up. That's literally what woke me up today. What woke me up today, like people don't understand. When I say like I bleed this, I genuinely bleed this shit. Like when it comes to my I bleed photography. Like I bleed hybrid. I bleed camera. I bleed this. So it's like when I went to sleep and I thought, oh my God, I get to shoot tomorrow. Boy, I woke up at 5 a.m. No alarm, bitch. My alarm was set for 7. Woke up at 5 a.m. without trying. Amazing, bro. 5 a.m. didn't even try. Woke up. Amazing, bitch. Amazing. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like I was able to just do that off pure willpower, bro. Off pure willpower, bro. Like, just because I was like, oh, I get to touch my camera tomorrow. Like, that was the thing that like had me like, oh yeah, I get to touch my camera. I'm about to have fun tomorrow. I get to get behind the scenes. I get to get content. I get to create. I get to do this. So do all things like, oh my God, yeah, I'm excited. Like today I get to make a YouTube video. What? I got a client comes to the studio so I can do headshots. Oh yeah, I can make a headshot tutorial. Oh yeah, like that's literally what kept me like bumping. It's like tomorrow I get to make a headshot tutorial. I get to shoot with the coaches. Oh yeah, I got a Christmas shoot. Oh yeah, like that keeps me going, bro. Like a day without a shoot is like a day without my fix. It's like a day without medicine. Like, bro, the camera is my fix, bro. And it sounds probably drugified, and I might sound like a jug or a junkie, but the camera is my addiction, real spill. And if I don't got my fix, man, I might tweak out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Might really tweak out that bit. Water, hydration today. I got everything charged already. I got my first shoot today is the headshots. That's in an hour. That's my first shoot today. My first shoot today is the headshots. So I got to do the headshots today. I'm about to try to knock these out. So I don't got to keep thinking about this shit. Because if I knock these out, then I can at least scratch one thing off of my plate. I don't even like this. I don't like this clip at all. Like, I'm gonna just delete that whole clip. I keep seeing it and just trying to make myself like it, and I don't like it. Could you make a post on Patreon on mostly keystrokes? I literally just did that. You talk about keyboard shortcuts. So if you hold Option Command K, your keyboard shortcuts will pop up. So I literally just talked about this at the beginning of this live. So this right here, you can change whatever your thing is. So if you go to blade, where it says like B, where blade will usually be, you can drag this and put it to whatever key you want. So for example, right here, I put blade. So I have blade set as this like this period, right? And then I have the 1 set as my trim to start. So to trim the start of a clip. I have my 2 set to trim the end. I have my 3 set to delete. Simply because my fingers rest on these keys. So when I'm editing, my fingers rest on these keys like this. So my fingers rest right here and then right here. So if I'm like this, and these are where my fingers naturally rest at, I'm gonna make all of these hotkeys. So when I'm editing. So yeah, this is my my quick edit, my little quick edit timeline that I got set up. And then I have tab as play and pause, the same way how I would have space as play and pause. So I can hit tab real quick to play, pause, cut, play, pause, cut, play, pause, cut. So I can go, this is play, this is play and pause, this is cut, this is trim the start, trim the end, delete. So I have 3 set to delete. So I literally have those 3 right there that I just go bam, 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 right through. And if you just do it more and often, but you can set it up so like this is right here is your default. Your default is not set to nothing. It's set to like override, correction. It has all the other shit that it's set to. I went in here and I went duplicate, so you'll duplicate your default window and you'll name it. I named it a quick edit. Yeah, I spelled that bitch wrong, but it is what it is. And then you can go ahead and play around with wherever you feel like your things need to be. But the more that you use Final Cut, the more that like you'll understand what things you use all the time, which I use cut all the time. Oh shit, hold on. Which I use cut all the time. So for example, I'm gonna go Option Command K, pop up my keyboard. So right here, this is the blade, or I have as blade. I have this changed to blade. So your default, you go to default. Your default is so much other stuff that it have. So all these keys right here, the tab, the period, the 1, the 2, the 3, I have all these set to different keyframes. So I'll go to mine, which is like quick edit, right? Period I have set to blade tool, so it'll cut, right? It'll chop in the middle. 1 I have set to trim the start. 2 I have set to trim the end. E I have set to delete. You guys see it right here. I have set to delete. So I can go to my space. I have that set to play and pause. You can literally take these things and drag them to whatever key you want them to be. So I took it, dragged it to tab. So now I have tab as play and pause. So my tab is my space bar now. So when I'm editing, and I literally have my fingers on all of these keys at one time. So 2, trim the start, trim the end, and then 1, trim the start. So if I'm editing and I want to quickly trim the start, instead of selecting this and going Command B and then hitting delete, I can just go, let me go Command Z. I can just select this and I can just hit 1 on my keyboard and it'll trim the start immediately without me having to do it. I just hit 1, it trims the start. You see what I'm saying? Or if I see like, oh, I want to trim the end of it, I select it and hit 2 and it trims the end. Instead of doing two steps. So yeah, that's how I do that right there. But that's my main keyboard shortcuts that I do, but I got you for sure. Keyboard shortcuts for Patreon. All right, keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, I gotta film a what's the name for? Cause I'm doing headshots today, so that I'm doing headshots today, so that should be cool. Going right to this beat right here. Beat again. So right here, instead of going command, instead of cutting it, what I could do is I could just hit 2 and it'll cut that back part. And I do the same thing here again, and just hit 2, it'll cut and trim the whole back. I could hit here, I could hit that little period, and I could cut. So I'm hitting period right now, and period is just 1 button. Instead of going Command B with two fingers, I'm literally just I'm just chopping that bitch up. And I'm about to create something for my Command Z too. Instead of hitting Command Z, I could just go and just hit what's the name, but we'll get there. You never miss a beat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you need it, I'm here. I'm here when you need it, man. I'm here when you need it. I think I like that right there. I think that might be the ending. 15 seconds is usually like straight. Going any further than 50 seconds is like overkill. Yeah, I think that's chill. So I just cut right there. Now I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna hit delete on my keyboard. When I hit delete, it's gonna make this to a black bar, right? I hit delete and made it into a black bar. This makes it invisible, but it also deletes whatever was in there, but it holds its place. If I go Command Z, it'll bring it back. If I hit V, it'll make it a black bar, but it'll just make it invisible, but it'll still be a black bar. So if you wanted to stay there, you could do that. But me, I don't want it to stay there. I'm gonna select it, I'm gonna hit delete. So now I can use it as a black bar. This is gonna be a placeholder. I can go ahead and cut this, Command B, cut that out, boom, just like so. So now I have this, everything before this, I know this is a part of the first ad. I'm making 3, so this is the first one. So now this is a placeholder for me. I can make another one down the line when I make the second one, so it's gonna be the first ad. So I'm gonna press play so you guys can see it in full, you know, its beauty and shit. That was the first one. I don't like this stabilizer. I'm gonna change it to the smooth cam because I feel like the automatic went a little crazy. Let me see how smooth cam does. Yeah, smooth cam's way better. Automatic went stupid. I could make another break right here too if I feel like this is too long of a leg. Like I feel like if I feel like it showed too much leg at one time, I could break up the pattern and go to like another detail shot of her doing something, like maybe like a detail. Cause this sequence right here gonna be a different shot right here too. Damn, they deleted your message. I don't even know what you said. They deleted your message. You gotta say that bit again or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this right here as it. Literally hit every beat on the transition. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Delete that bit, there you go. There you go, so it's gonna be. I could even snap right here if I wanted to. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna make a M right here marker, so I know that this and these two clips go together. I got 2 markers right here, so I can make sure they come back to that same point. I think I'm gonna do something real cool right here. Let me see. So what I think I'm gonna do is for that, I might make it go faster. So I'm gonna hold Shift B. I'm gonna select this, Shift B, go back to this part, probably over here, where it gets like higher on her, Shift B again, and drag this down in multiples of 60 because I shot this in 60 frames per second. So when you multiply it by 60 by 60s, or you subtract it by 60s, it helps. Break pattern, shift atmosphere, carry the kingdom. Break the pattern, shift the atmosphere, carry the kingdom. That's hard, I ain't gonna lie. Just thought about sharing it for someone else. Break the atmosphere, break the pattern, break patterns, shift atmosphere, carry the kingdom. That's hard. All right, multiples, 120. So I can go 120 or I can go 240. I think I'm gonna go 240. Go 60, 60, 120, 120, 120, 240. I'm just saying that's gonna be like, it's gonna look the smoothest when you do multiples of 60. Or divisibles of 60, either or, but. And then I might do slow right here. Slow motion. And with that slow motion, what you could do is I could drag that slow-mo all the way back to here, and that should be down to 60% or 50%, one of the two. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we back at it again. Match that back up, there you go. Now it's back at right where it was before, and we can press play again. This looks better how I want it. Because it's about the piece, not her leg. I feel like before it was showing too much leg. Yeah, that's chill. Oh, I could even like, I could do some fast shit. Hold on. I'm gonna go Command B right here. Command B right here. And then I might fuck around and make it slower right here. Command R, and then drag this out. Let me see. Select these two, and then zoom in. Bring it up so the piece is more centered. That was tough. I like that right there. I think I'm gonna try to see where it ends at and then move this so she could be centered based off of where it ends. Dang, why is there so much smoke in here? It's a fire. Is there a fire? Oh, hi, Jax. What's up, Alex? There we go. I'm gonna end it on that right here. I'm gonna end it right there. Command B and delete all of this. There we go, yep. I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna leave it like this so he can insert his his logo. And to export this, I'm gonna go all the way to the beginning. I'm gonna zoom out so I can see the beginning and the end. I'm gonna hit I right here on my playhead, I. I'm gonna drag all the way over here to the ending and hit O. So it's the in and out point. You're gonna go ahead and hit the arrow right here and go to where it says Apple devices 4K. And then you can go ahead, branding reel 1, and make sure that all your settings are good. The settings are the same, good, good, good. And go ahead and export it and hit next, and then choose where you want to export it. Export it to your SSD and go like that. You on mad early? Man, I've been on since like 5 a.m. I got up at 5, cuz. Did she send you this beat or you recommended it? Nah, I selected it. I selected it. I selected that bit. I selected it from, like, I have like a licensing platform that I like, that I use. It's Epidemic Sound. That's where I be getting all my sounds from, is Epidemic Sound. But yeah, nah, I gotta send it to the brand owner. So the brand owner ships, so I have a package where I allow brand owners to ship their clothing to me, and then I shoot it. Like, I'll shoot the clothing and then potentially either keep the clothing or ship it back or hold it for if they need for another shoot or something like that. So in this term, they shipped me 3 different pieces, well, 3 pieces, and I did a shoot with one of the pieces for them here in Orlando, and then I send them the promotional photos and videos back. So the first video is done. Now on to the next one. Let me see. see. I kind of want this to be like a whole different vibe. I kind of want to start off with this right here, honestly. Like I was telling you guys, that 2-second rule, like 1, 2, 1, 2. When you're trying to like put it to a general thing, it kind of helps. Just thought about sharing it for someone. Like a general rule of thumb when it comes to these. I got an idea, let me see. Hold it, select, I just held Option and just dragged it over. I'm gonna go Command R, double click this, and then I'm gonna go, you already know what the fuck going on. And then I'm gonna go reverse, and then I'm gonna go here, play. And go back. Let me see. I think I'm gonna go back, and I might do slow mo right here. So I'm gonna go Shift B, drag this down to make it faster, and I'm gonna go Shift B again, drag this down to make it faster. Let's see how this transitions over. Damn, I don't like that head nod. I don't like that I did the part where before she puts her head down. Delete that part. I just did shit so complicated, bro. Let me just start over. I just did it so complicated. I didn't have to make it this complicated. All right, let me see. I made it so complicated for no reason. All right, I need to just chop it where I don't want it, because I just chopped it when she put her head down. Chop it right before her head goes down. There we go. And now hold Option, Command R, double click, reverse. There we go. Here, Shift B, drag in. And drag in. There we go. I can even go faster for real. Too fast. There we go. And when it gets like right here, I could go Shift B again, slow it down. There we go. Cut that. Start it like here. Delete that. If this ever disappears up here, you can just go Command R to make it appear or reappear. Command R makes it appear, Command R makes it go away. So if you ever want to like make it go away, you could just hit that Command R again. But it just makes it appear. And if you ever want to move this little piece right here, like if you see like the little point where if you move this, it's attached or it's locked to it, you want to move it to another clip and make it attach another, click where you want it to be at, hold Command and Alt and click that clip. So wherever you see how I could click it, each time I click it, hold Command and Alt and just click whichever clip you want it, click on that clip wherever you want it to be placed at, like where do you want it to be locked to. So I want it to be locked to this one. So if I delete this, nothing happens to that. So now it's good. Now I can lock it back to this one right here. So So now to move this clip is locked to this clip. Oh wait, does it have lyrics or not? All right, my client goes, "Good morning, I'm leaving now. I need to get ready." I'm gonna try to finish one. I'm gonna try to finish one more for y'all, so I go before I go get ready. Oh, she just sent me her ETA. Okay, she just sent me her ETA. Or I should go live doing it. I'm thinking about it because if I go live, that could be very helpful for y'all, honestly, bro. Like I might, but I want to film it. I might, okay. I should probably go live and, all right, so go live and behind the scenes vlog. All right, cool, bet. Let me finish this one real quick so I could do this real quick. Select all of this right here. I want to put this at the beginning because I want this at the beginning video. There we go. Oh, sorry. Y'all see me look at the damn screen like this? Y'all just know that nigga doing something. Oh, sorry. Shanty, take your ass to YouTube so you can watch what I'm doing, because you're just looking at me and you don't even know what I'm doing on my screen right now. She said, all right, I will, I'm sorry. I'm just like, Shanty, I'm like, you're making my life hard right now. I mean, you could join the back of the TikTok live when I go live, when I go to the studio. I'm gonna leave in like the next 30 minutes. I'm gonna get ready in the next 30 minutes. Hi, girl. There we go. I'm gonna use these again. Ah, this is the one with this is the one with the lyrics. Fuck, I didn't want the lyrics. Hold on. I thought I was using the one without the lyrics. This is the one without the lyrics. Okay. I thought I was using the one without the lyrics already. Why does it sound so like loud? Wait, am I tripping or the last one didn't sound the same? Oh, because it had the beats in it. Fuck. All right, but we got to just leave this part in. I'm going to have to just leave this in or something. Yeah, I might have to just delete it. I might have to just delete it. I might have to just delete. I might have to just delete and then just option and just duplicate that bit because we mixing and mastering today. The crispiness, right? Yeah. Oh, thank you. That bitch just hitting. If y'all are watching from TikTok, please go to the YouTube, y'all. This thing keeps slipping out of my ear, bro. Like, it's like not even in there for real. Like, it's like just sitting. Let me put that stabilization on because that bit was a little bit unstable. Stabilizer. All right, I also need to unplug my camera right now so I could have it to use because I got it set up on the I got it set up over here for content. And I need to use it today for my client. I'm about to use the DJI mic minis, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, though. I was gonna use the should I use the DJI mic minis or should I use the DJI mic minis for my DJI? I feel like that would be smarter, right? Use the DJI mic minis for the DJI. I feel like that would be wouldn't that be smarter to use the mic minis for the DJI? Because doesn't they click into don't they like automatically connect or something? I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I also haven't tried, I don't think, either. So don't do too much. Trying to make sure that I got the right. I'm trying to make sure I got everything set right now for when I do this live today. Check. Cause I want to make sure not live, but whatever this shit's called. The tutorial for y'all today. I want to make sure that I don't mess up or nothing. I need a battery. Oh, sorry, I got my ass in the camera, man. I'm sorry about that, y'all. All right, battery. I'm Big B, rolling through the streets in a 10 speed, money on my mind, give up about what up, think. I can't waste no time for a nigga that's not like me. Gotta bust me down if you want me, that's your ice, yes, go. Go. All right, there we go. Got that V-mount on that bad boy. Got the V-mount on that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? V-mount skis, cuz. Now we take the V-mount and what am I about to do? Okay, let me turn this back off. I actually need to check to make sure the audio is good. Check. Oh, I got my favorite headphones that I love to use to always monitor my audio, make sure that my audio is good. Turn that thing on. Make sure it's in log because we're cinematic boys. Check. Microphone, check. Yeah, it's working. I ain't had to even do all that, but it's working. Definitely working. Turn that beat off. Yeah. I'm gonna put this on. The hardest part about like working a lot, LOL, is making sure that everything is charged like when you need it. Like everything got to be charged when you need it, bruh. Cause shit don't be charged when you need it. You be like if you have hella shoots in one day, you might fuck around and fumble a bag. You know what I'm saying? If you got hella shoots in one day and things aren't how you want it, boom, there we go. Oh shit, y'all didn't see that happen. Oh, there we go. So now we got this is the setup for today. I just need to plug it in and we're ready to go. Oh, I'm out here dropping everything, bro. All right, there we go. Put this in my pocket in case I need it, because I just might. I usually do. All right. I just want to make sure that I'm ready to skedaddle in a few seconds. All right. We're good. All right, let's lock back in. Finish this up. Damn, I low-key wanted to eat something. Bro, everything's about to go so fast. Things are about to, bro, shit's about to go fast. Cause we're gonna studio. And then right after the studio, I have somebody, so I have from 9 to 10, I got somebody at 10:30 to 11:30. And then I have to be at the spot for the NFL people at 12. Oh shit, okay, let's see. My YouTube just crashed due to your bomb shots and edits. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's actually pretty tough. That's not tough that it crashed, but like, sorry for your loss and things of that nature. Damn, bro, I don't like this shot, bro. I don't know what it is, but I don't like this shot. That's why it's so hard when it comes to video, bro. It's like, I'm overly picky, bro. Like I'm overly picky, bro. I'm gonna merge these. I'm gonna go Alt-G to make them a compound clip. There we go. I'm gonna go in here. There you go. Pattern break. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. There we go. Bro, I should have just created a fucking what's the name for this thing. Yep, I like that right there. Yeah, I caught it back on beat. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bro, shooting in 4K lets you be able to reframe fucking anything, bro. Bro, it's like my body's telling me I know I need to stop so I can go and get ready because, but it's like your body just wants to finish. Delete. There we go. And just let that bit ride like that. Because I feel like this being the ending would be cool. Like right here. Like it ends and just like, vroom. Bruh, it's 8:27 a.m. Turn the music down. LOL. What's up? Hey, Paige. All right, let's see how this looks. Y'all ready? Oh, it looks good. I got one more left now, but I gotta go. It's 8:30. I got to get the hell off of here, bro. I'm probably gonna go back live for y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up, girl? Bro, I need to get off of here, bro. I love you guys. So I'm gonna probably go live again when I'm posing and stuff like that. Try to make some behind the scenes, things of that nature. I need to get in my mind acclimated to what I'm about to do and what I'm about to create. So I'm about to do that. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all asses later. Until next time, taxi, we out. Let me close out this goddamn live and y'all gonna leave me alone.